Hello. So this is the inside of the computer, and what I did, that the motherboard has a built-in audio, and underneath this sound card there's a connection, a digital output, and you don't really get that connection with the computer. You have to order that separately. But I actually found an old computer, and one of the switches, for the power on and stuff, they have exactly the same kind of connection. So I made actually this little cable, and this is one of those cables that normally go to a like power on switch or something. So I just soldered that onto this contact and connected the other end to the motherboard. It's underneath this sound card here. I don't know if you can see it perhaps, but somewhere in there, see the purple cable going there. So yeah. So that's what I did, and it's going right here. So I will connect a digital connection here. I was thinking of drilling a hole in here, but this is steel. It's not aluminum, it's steel, so it's kind of hard to drill. And I actually had to use, see, can I show you the drill? It's one of these drills, so it's quite big. It's a 9.5mm drill. Try to drill that through here. It will take a while. And I actually tried to drill through this hole right there. Kind of failed. Right now it's just hanging there. But otherwise, I've got the sound card, and for some reason it works, but I get a lot of crackling noise in Windows 10. The drivers that I have is supposed to work with Windows 10, but I don't know. And there's the little RAID card that I have, and they go up there with the silver cables, those drives. And what I did also, that I wanted to have an external eSATA, so I actually found of these little dudes. So it's an eSATA port there, and on this end, on the other end, is a regular SATA over there. And that SATA port, I actually activated the hot plug on, so that I can turn on and off my backup drive while the computer is running. And of course, the graphics card, the GTX 660. That's the cooler master. It came with a package, and it's really quiet. And you can actually, you got an extra of these mounting brackets, so you can put it on this side as well for push-pull. But there were only one fan mounted, so. And then I got the regular 120mm fan there, and 120 there, and they are connected to somewhere up there. One is somewhere down here. Yeah, that's another one up there. So yeah, that's the computer that I have. That's what I kind of did right now. See you later. And by the way, the cable management, yeah, I fixed the cables, the power cables, and actually pull them together like this, or separate them, and I bundle them up like that instead, so it looks a lot more nice. And I actually got one extra over. I could actually remove one of the cables. So yeah, but that's how it looks now. Up there with the red cables are the two SSDs and the two mechanical drives over there. And I wish there were two extra SATA ports, so that I can actually skip that RAID card and just run everything on the Intel controller, but I need this eSATA port. And I might actually buy a USB 3, one of these external boxes, but a USB 3 version, so that I can free up a SATA port over there. So yeah, that's that. Finally got some kind of order here with the cables. So yeah, see you later.